Ever notice how when you eat breakfast, you're starving an hour later, or even worse, craving something sugary? Yep, that blood sugar roller coaster ain't it. These chickpea flour pancakes are your solution. They're fluffy, lightly sweet, and packed with plant-based protein and fiber to keep your blood sugar stable and your energy steady. Translation: you'll eat breakfast and actually stay full. Revolutionary, I know. Before we get into the recipe, let's be real for a second. Most breakfasts these days, even the healthy ones, are just desserts in disguise. Toast, muffins, cereal, pancakes. Hello, blood sugar roller coaster. All of these spike your cravings and those snack attacks by 10 a.m. Oh, and if you're over 40, your body feels this even more. So today we are doing a swap, not a sacrifice. Now let's get into it. All right, so to make these pancakes, we are swapping out all-purpose flour for chickpea flour instead. This is gonna bring protein and fiber to the party, which is gonna help to slow digestion, stabilize your blood sugar, and help to reduce those cravings later in the day. This is the kind of breakfast that supports weight loss without white-knuckling your way through hunger. So I've just added in a cup of chickpea flour. Next, I'm gonna add in some baking powder. Now, what I love about this recipe as well, only 4 ingredients. All right, so I'm also gonna add in some coconut sugar. You guys know I love the coconut sugar for my healthier sugar swap. And now I do have to say, no sugar is healthy, but I like coconut sugar because it's lower on the glycemic index, which means that it doesn't spike your blood sugar as much. So these ingredients that you see in this bowl right here, these are basically some of the ingredients that I use that help me to lose 30 pounds. Specifically chickpeas, because chickpeas are a really great source of that plant-based fiber as well as protein. All right, so I've added in my dry ingredients. I'm just gonna kind of whisk this together just a little bit. Just kind of bring that together. And then next, I'm just gonna add in my almond milk, and I just wanna slowly whisk this together until it's combined. Okay, so that's feeling good. And I also like adding in a little bit of vanilla extract as well. It's like totally optional. You don't need to add it in. But if you don't really like the flavor of chickpea, especially if you're maybe giving this to somebody who's not used to like a plant-based protein powder, a plant-based protein like chickpea flour, you might want to just consider adding in maybe something like a vanilla extract. You could also even add in some cinnamon too. All right, so this is looking good. I don't want to overmix it. I feel like the batter might be just slightly thick, so I'm just gonna add in just a little bit more almond milk. All right, so I have a little bit more almond milk. I'm just gonna stir that in just a little bit here. I don't wanna over stir it, but chickpea flour, it does love to clump. She's a bit dramatic like that. So you wanna whisk with intention here. Okay, so this looks a little bit looser. It's feeling a little bit better. Okay. This is good. Here's a pro tip. If you want ultra smooth pancakes, you can actually add this batter to a blender for about 10 seconds. But again, I'm old school here. I'm just gonna use my whisk and my bowl, and I'm just gonna mix it up together. So I've heated a nonstick pan, and I'm gonna just wait for that to heat up just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna pop in these delicious pancakes. All right, so I've lightly greased the pan. It's feeling hot, hot, hot. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add in this batter. Now you can use a measuring scoop if you want. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna use just my ladle here. I love that sound of a sizzle. All right. So now we just wanna make sure that we're cooking these for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. We're just looking for some bubbles to form on the top. I can already see some are forming there. And then we're also looking for the edges just to be a little bit more firm. All right, so these are starting to look good. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and flip them now. I notice sometimes when using chickpea flour, it does tend to stick to the pan. I also had this issue with another recipe. I think it was the chickpea flour omelet. So I'm just gonna lightly coax the pancake out. It helps if you have a spatula like this. This is like my silicone spatula because as you can see, it's like a pretty flexible spatula. So I just want to gently coax this out of here. Okay, so that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna flip it. All right, so that is looking good. Nice and golden. All right, let's see if we can do this twice. Let me do the same thing here. I don't have as much room to maneuver, but we'll do the best that we can with coaxing it out. This one's sticking a little bit more. Yeah, see, we lost a little bit of the bottom side of the pancake. But I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it anyways. All right, there we go. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, so again, we'll just let these cook for another 2 minutes for each side, and then we'll just repeat with the remaining batter. This looks so good, balanced, satisfying, and still feels like a treat because healthy eating should never feel like punishment, period. And if you love this recipe, make sure to check out my next recipe where I share another delicious recipe using chickpea flour.